Oh, good morning. It's 8 o'clock in the morning. Nice and bright out. Actually, I was expecting it to be a little dark, and I was expecting it to be snowing at 8. We're here in Richlands, Ohio. It's mid-January. I like that it's not snowing. Oh, man. Because it's wintertime, we don't have a ton of stuff to do, but I'm sure we'll find enough things that'll keep us busy. How we get through the month, I'm not sure. There we go, that's better. I don't know if I want to try and get through January a little quicker, maybe get a couple of days in this episode. We got a little snow overnight. There's a little in the forecast. I was expecting it. I thought I looked at my weather station. I thought it was supposed to be snowing at 8 this morning, but I guess not. Let's see. I've got a honey pallet down here. I need to put it in the back of the pickup, take it over to the farm shop, but there's something else. I want to get over to the biogas plant quickly with this trailer here. I want to make sure the fertilizer production is continuing to move at a rapid pace if I can. At some point, I got to start moving equipment over into the building, the cold storage building, but I haven't done that a whole lot yet. I probably need to start doing some maintenance on a bit of equipment as well, but I haven't done that yet either. I don't know where to put this. I'll put it right here. Try to get to the JCB fast track because it's, well, fast. If I'm going from part of the map to the other, why do I have my field info open? That's interesting. Okay. I'm trying to think what I was doing last. What would I have been last doing? I would have been doing Missouri Farm. And why would I have had my field info open? It's probably looking at something. It is cold, pretty cold. I got my gloves on and everything right now. It is probably below freezing. And we're going to be running around outside quite a bit. So we're going to stay warm. Now normally first thing I would head over to the West Place and do morning chores. But we're going to do this here first today. Maybe, I don't know. I suppose it's, you know, they say in YouTube videos that you need to, you know, capture people's attention the first few minutes. And I suppose by starting every video the same way, when we're sleeping, we wake up, we come out, we shoot a basket, we head over to the West Place, and we do a bunch of mundane daily chores that maybe people ain't digging that. I don't know. I don't know. It's not like this is a thing for me. I mean, I wish it were, but I'm just playing a game, having fun doing it. I liked watching other people's videos. I think it's neat to see how people do things differently. It's nice to get ideas on things to do. I don't know, that's how I got started watching the farming simulator videos, and then said, hey, you know, I could do that. Or maybe I have something to offer that somebody might enjoy, help them on their farming simulator journey, give them ideas on things that they could do on their maps, showcase a map. Yeah, there's so many maps. It's hard to decide what to play on. And then, you know, it's truly a sandbox, so you can do just about anything you want to. You know, you can just sit there and do farming forever. You can get into productions. You do forestry. Have I cut down a tree on this map? I cut down one little sapling at the edge of a field. The pair said, hey, I used to catch my header on it behind the home place. At the edge of the field, there's a little sapling right at the edge. I used to catch my header on it and complain about it. And the pair said, hey, you can take a chainsaw and cut that out. That is the only tree I've cut down on this map. It's the only reason I have a chainsaw. Okay, we're here at the old General Mill. Oh, let's see. What did we do since the last time we saw each other? Trying to think of how I spent the rest of the day. So we produced all of the sunflower oil. Here's some here that I was going to grab, put into the back of a pickup or something and take over to the farm shop to sell. What else did we do? The rest of it's put away. I think maybe that might be where we saw each other last, as we were producing that and we were bringing it in here. Or maybe it was the sugar. So here's all the sugar. Oh, that's right. I was thinking about selling sugar. I didn't, because I figure we'll need it. Who knows if we'll get another contract for sugar beets next year. So I brought it all in here. And then sunflower oil, we didn't get a ton, you know. So I got these two racks, or I guess this rack, or two racks, opposite sides, filled with the sunflower oil. And then here's our kind of stockpile of flour and our stockpile of canola oil over here. We moved the pig feed bags that we had. We sold 4 and we put the other 4 in there and before we turned it on selling. And then I got the 50 in this container over here. So what I want to do is I want to fill this up with fertilizer. What's the best way to do that? I don't know. The best way to do it would be as someone recommended. It's kind of the opposite way I usually go through here. There's no arrows on the pavement. Oh, I put in a light. It was so dark. Finally put in this kind of mercury light here. Gotta make sure I list that in the description. So that we could see. It'd probably be a good idea to have one over by the kind of the spawn area to see that a little better to load at night. But I am not good at backing this trailer cover off. Which way is going to get it the way I want? Not that way. This way. And then recover. Oh man, it's already went too far. This, I wonder if I had all-wheel steer, it'd probably make it worse, right? Oh man, see how far I get the dolly moving? I think I'm not there yet. I'm sorry. Hello there. That is not a good way to get there, but it's in a good spot. Let's, while that's filling, let's check on the biogas plant. Oh, I'm out of slurry. And I'm low on silage, so we'll do that. And then over here, I can move digestate over. It's still got room though. So. Quite the production we have over here. No pun intended. Actually, pun was intended. Sorry. Okay. Park that right there for now. Grab the wheel loader. Telehandler. So we've got the inline bale wrapper over here, and we've got a line of bales. Thing is, we go through like 4 of these in a day. I got 150,000 liters of silage left at the stave silo. I think I can process one day, 2 days, 3 days, 4 days, 5. I got about 5 days. We're doing 3-day months. I think I can process close to 28,000. Yeah, about 30,000 a day. So I got 5 days here, 5 days there, maybe. Yeah, we should be able to keep this running until we can produce more. The grass field across from the implement dealer gives us quite a bit of grass that we can ferment into silage. So I think I have enough slurry at the cow barn that I can fill up our slurry spreader and use it to transport some over here as well and get the slurry producing energy for us as well. Money's sitting real well. We're sitting at what, nearly $940,000. And that fertilizer should bring us close to 50,000. I think it's at a high right now, but I'm not sure. Yeah, I know this isn't farming per se, but since they introduced productions, it is a way to kind of finance your farming habit. is to do productions, and it gives you something to do in the wintertime, which will keep me busy. You know, I don't know if you want to watch me do this every day for 2 months as we make it through January and February, but this is what we will be doing. Usually you can put about 4 of these in here, will last you a day. I'm not sure how much we had. It didn't look close enough that I remember now. We'll check the how full it is after this. Well, the nice thing is you can just set the bale here and it'll keep taking it from it. I don't know if you park a truck there with it in it, if it'll keep. That's good. We'll leave it at that. Could have folded that up. Oh well. Alright, so, oh yeah, look, there's frost on the top of the domes. Let's see. So let's get digestate out. We'll get this refilled. It's a dang collision on the pipe. You gotta be careful coming out of here. Is it starting to snow? Yeah. We'll fill the digestate up. I'll maybe fast forward through this. That's going pretty quick. Could put slurry in here too to make fertilizer, but in my opinion you're better off producing energy with the slurry, getting the byproduct of the digestate, and then taking the byproduct and bringing it over here and doing that. This is a little slower. I'll fast forward through this part. Okay, we'll go ahead and turn that off. We should be going here. And so it's actually not even full. It's fine for now. That's fine for now. When we come, are we coming back? Well, we'll be back here at some point. We'll come back at some point. Maybe we can do that. Let's get this sold. Oh yeah, we're gonna come back with the slurry, right? We can check the feeding place, make sure the feeding place has a bale in there. Is the money going up? If you look up in the right hand corner, the water courses are pretty full this time of year. I don't see the money changing. I thought it was on 917 for a little bit there. So that usually means that the feeding place doesn't have something in it. We want to keep it full. We make money off of it. It's not much, but the main reason we do it, if you've been watching the channel for any period of time, the series, well, it goes way back. I was over here cutting grass in the container field, probably before it was even the container field, and the deer were just running around going crazy. So this is kind of like our peace offering for them to kind of behave and allow us to cut the grass over here unimpeded. So we put in this feeding station, which pays you very well, but it just very slowly. But we try and keep it filled, not just for the money, but for the deer. So if you look up in the right hand corner, every couple of seconds it ticks up another $1. But the big money is going to be this trailer of solid fertilizer here. I guess I could like take the dump truck that we were using mainly for manure when we're running manure out of the biogas plant. Let's see. Let's watch the money go up, 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 up. $985,047,866. I think it might be going down a little bit. I think we got more the other day. We're over here by jeans. So I bought that Lizard Continental to maybe see if I could entice Gene into a trade. See, he's got the Mustang out in the trees now. There's that Opala, that Mustang. He's got an old International tractor. Old grain truck. I mean, he's got a lot of stuff I wouldn't mind having. I know what I'd like to trade it for, but we'll see what Gene thinks. I am not going to enjoy having to put this away. I keep it parked under the auger even though I have nothing in that grain bin at the home place. We're back at the biogas energy plant. There was a pretty good sized pile of manure there by the Selfmade CowShed over at the West place. I think, given the weather and everything, maybe we can try to maximize the production here and bring the manure here as well and have all three processes working here in the winter time. I do like to use the manure to fertilize that grass field there, but I think I'll be all right. So we could get the dump truck. It's snowing. I don't know if we'll get snow accumulation. That would complicate scooping, potentially. We don't want to get snow in it. Of course, snow's just water, so I suppose it really won't matter that much, right? We need to turn on okay, so silage is on, slurry's on. What is the capacity of the manure? I don't even remember. We could just fill the dump truck once and we'll run around when we get to the West place. We'll run around and do the daily chores. I didn't see a lot of pallets there though. I didn't see anything at the farm bakery. I saw one pallet at the farm dairy. There were eggs, given how precious eggs are, at least in real life right now. I mean, I just saw it firsthand the other day. Went into the grocery store and saw the price of the eggs. I was like, man, that is absolutely insane. I have, for past few years in my mind, toyed with the idea of, you know, having some chickens and getting eggs, just because, well, back in the inflation days before the recent price spikes of eggs, now it's even worse. So what would it cost you to get a started pullet? You know, a hen that's already laying. Probably maybe around $30, $40. And if you can get an egg a day from a chicken, you get a dozen eggs from the chicken in, let's just say, 2 weeks. And if the eggs are up at 10 bucks a dozen, which they practically are, then in 4 weeks, a started pullet pays for itself. Now, if you raise it from a chick, then you'd have to wait a while. Then you're worrying about, was it properly sexed? Did you get a hen, not a rooster? The honey pellet, but we'll have to just take it over later. I don't know if we need to feed the cattle, the dairy cows, cattle. I don't have beef cattle on this map. There was a cow barn I wanted to use. I just never could find a place to put it. As Pear suggested, I probably could put it across the road by the cold storage now, but I've deleted the mod because I needed the space for other mods. You know how that worked out for me. That's how we ended up with the pig pen that we have. Do I have cows I need to move around? Probably. Do I have more pigs? Well, look like I have a lot now. Hang on. I did. I got more pigs. Did I know that? Maybe not. So I got 18 now. What's this hold? I think it should be. It'll hold 50. Okay. And how are we this morning, ladies? Self-made cow shed. So I just took the slurry. I only got 8,000 here now. Got enough milk to fill the little milk trailer one time. Got 6 at 90% reproduction. Ooh, another 12. I get rid of these 6 before next month. There's the calves. I got a lot. Probably 6 is what we'll end up changing over. So I got just 1 pallet of butter is all. I got nothing. Is the bakery turned off? Is that what's going on over here? Out of strawberries. Darn the luck. Bread. One's coming. I think I need to. I was only growing strawberries at one of the 2. I got one over here also. Excellent. I was growing strawberries at only one of the 2 greenhouses here at the Foyle Tunnel. I was not growing them at the garden. I should probably try and grow more strawberries. Probably even need, oh man, this thing needs work terribly. Quick song, because we might, yeah, we'll do a quick morning routine here. trying to decide if I'm done. More or less. I don't think the chickens need the feed just yet. I got a little bit in this bucket here. Yeah, I waited. I slept on loading that manure up, so I think I'll be okay. Can I get the Iseki? Nah, I'm gonna pull it out. In, what was it? In FS19, if you had a trailer out in the winter time and it was snowing, or you had a bucket, say on a wheel loader, it would fill with snow fairly quickly. It doesn't really do that on FS22, or it doesn't seem to quite as bad. It was like problematic. You would get snow immediately. So I would not, back in FS19, I would not do what I'm about to do. I would, you know, I'd have my bucket tilted so I wouldn't get snow in it. But I think in FS22, I think I'll be able to get away with it. I'm going to be careful and scoop manure from kind of the upper part of the pile instead of starting down at the base, because then I'd probably pick up snow to start with. And hopefully this will work for me. Yeah, there we go. I'm getting all manure. Yep. So I suppose, let me get the cover back. I think that, there we go. It's a good animation. I like it. We'll go ahead and turn it back off. We'll put the wheel loader away when we're done loading. No sense wasting gas, or fuel I should say. Diesel truck. What do you think? 3 or 4 scoops I think is probably all I'll take out of here. I want to leave some for the manure spreader for the grass field. Scoops would be about 18,000. So that's when having the field info open would be nice. See how much is left there. But I think, yeah, we'll probably just go with the 3. We'll go with 3. I mean, this was not really what I was intending to do. We're not producing so much manure. It's a shame that we have the cow pasture, because we don't get any manure or slurry byproduct from there. But it's kind of more the breeding pen, or for raising the calves until they're become milkers. Man, over a lot more crank it more? There we go. Oh, not quite that much. There we go. Now. Yeah. Could have done a better job, I think. Let's turn it off. And then the weight. Is that better? Yeah. All right, there. I think that. To put the Aseki back away. If I was doing Hutan Fantai and FS25, I would definitely want to use the Aseki tractor. Maybe I'll do it someday. I don't know. Were there a lot of people, a lot of content creators doing it? I know Daggerwin was playing on Hutan Fantai, but I didn't notice a lot of people went to the Riverbend Springs. We're at 85%, sounds pretty good. Go ahead and open the cover up here, and then we'll overload the manure. I don't know if it'll take it all. I think it will. I don't remember what the capacity. It won't. Okay. Well, let's put the cover back on then. Good thing I stopped when I did. Filling it that was. Let's see. So we're gonna turn the manure on. So now, yeah, it's 17,200. I was gonna say we're firing on all cylinders, but we don't have sugar beet cut, and I don't think we ever will. So firing on 3 out of 4 cylinders. Running a little rough, but we are trying to put out as much energy as we can. Keep the processes going. I should have applied for a green energy grant under the last administration. I probably could have filled out a 45-page report on the benefits of green energy through biogas, and probably could have got a $4 billion grant or something. Those days are over. This makes money for us though, so it's alright. Park this back over here. where it was. Kind of by our caretaker's house here. Okay. So that's running. Wow. This goes through it pretty darn quick. I'm going to fill this up again. And put it in there. Could you imagine, like, selling a solid fertilizer every day, making about $50,000 every day off of that? I mean, $50,000, that's like selling a good sized field's worth of crop. Yeah, silage is a huge money maker in 22. I don't know if it is as much in 25. It still makes you money. We're making nearly 50,000 on Riverbend Springs, making silage, just cutting the grass in one field and around the verges, so to speak. Alright, it didn't take all of it, but it's completely full now, so it's going to run. It'll run till it maxes out. So, do we have time to... I don't have a pickup. I could just take the stake bed. Oh, did you notice this? I don't know if I really pointed it out in the last episode, but we got the gooseneck hooked up to this truck. We got this truck really cheap. I don't really like it, but a guy can't have too many trucks. As you can see, I'm a truck shy. I need to get another one. Where is the... Oh, the white Mac is on a low loader with the planter on it in the cold storage. Should leave it running with it cold as it is, but I don't want to waste the fuel. Turn these straps off. That was when we had the pig food on there. Well, I don't want to have to... I'll get the forklift out. Oh, but I gotta have to change my clothes. I'm gonna get in trouble. Why they make us wear these high-vis vests or jackets while we're operating the forklift. But. So I'm going to try and do... Whoa, just a little... I was thinking about coming from the other side, but it kind of didn't really want to. So, could I do two at a time? I think the weight will be too much. I'm trying to remember. Gets the weight too far forward. Can I stack two and then lift it? I might be able to. just want to get this over to the farm shop. Just so we can get sunflower oil in there as well. I should put pig food on here, but I don't think I have anything. To offload it with. I'll be alright. I don't think the pigs are too hungry just yet. That'll work. And we just been running around doing kind of stupid stuff. I shouldn't say stupid stuff, you know, just kind of busy work. That's what happens when you get, you know, productions and other things going on. It's a good time to catch up on all this stuff. Yeah, we gotta do this during the year while we're farming too. I'm finding I'm doing a lot more off-camera stuff. More than I probably want to, but just trying to keep things moving. Let's see here. That I did. We'll put it back in the warehouse, but let's strap these. Do I have anything else I need to take over there? I just took sugar. I just took flour. I could grab a couple canolas, I suppose. I got like this partial one up here. It's from when we were filling the tanker. Can't really use the top shelf on these racks too much because of the lights and the ceiling height and the way the forklift is, but you know, the grade on the back, but it works. You can get like one closest to the aisle. And then I'll get that full one that's kind of on the rack by itself, and then we'll go. It's easier said than done, isn't it? It's all the way in. It's kind of difficult maneuvering in here sometimes. Oh, too high. It's really time consuming to mess around with the stuff in the warehouse, but it looks so good. I can't remember what was the, oh, I think the other option for this warehouse was not to have the shelves and just have it open. I think this looks really good. The brick and everything, it just fits with the old General Mill building as well. Not exactly the same shade of brick and everything, but it just does look good with it. I'm pretty happy with the way this little complex turned out. That's the sandbox nature of this game that I really enjoy. Just being able to put something like this in, blend it, I wish I was better at it. I wish I could make maps. I wish I had time to make maps. Map makers are awesome. Okay, there's that. There we go. Or just to be able to come in and tweak this map, like make areas viable that currently aren't. I don't know how hard that is to mess with somebody's map. Customize it. Alright. What's that? Think. Got the side up. Yep. The oil won't last long, but it's some. To the west place. And the farm shop. Place, it struck me on the way over that I could just stop by the home place and pick up the honey and get that over here. So let's pull the truck right out front. See if everything delivers off of there. Yeah, we're not over far enough. Hell, probably we're over a little farther. There we go. Pull up right there. Hop out. We will check, make sure everything is on. So in here we just put in honey and sunflower oil. It's cold out. So sunflower oil here, canola oil, I think that's milk, bread, flour, honey, cheese, eggs. It's quite the little farm shop we got going. It's awesome. It's 12 o'clock noon. Let's go get something to eat. I don't know. It'd give me an opportunity to do a rough edit, see how I'm doing it on time. A pretty full morning, really. Productive as well. It's not like we weren't doing stuff that didn't need to get done. What was that sentence construction? Does that make sense? Okay, well, I'm glad I went in and checked. We've probably got about 3 minutes left is all in the episode. The snow melted almost right before noon, so I took my gloves off. Took a look at used equipment while I was in for lunch, and a few things popped up, so let's hop in there real quick. Now, I wanted to get a pace setter trailer. This is the pace setter Super B. I wouldn't normally get this. I don't like the tandems, but it's cheap and I got a ton of money, so we're going to do that. Let me put a plate on it and we'll buy it. Now, hear me out here. This Elmer's Hallmaster, it'll hold 46,000 liters. This is huge. Only requires 275. We got to get a large tractor anyway, so I think we can use this. I don't think I want to plate on it. I know you probably think I'm crazy, and I just might be, but what I'll do is I'll see if I can bring that back with the JCB later. We're going to take the toolbox over and fix the Massey Ferguson. And then I'll grab the Mack truck out of the Quonset hut at the West place, and we'll roll it around. All right, we're arriving over at Hogg's Equipment. Pick up our recent purchases. I mean, we have over $900,000, nearly $1 million. It'd be nice to see it trip over $1 million, but hey, when these opportunities come up, sometimes you gotta just jump on them. So I've never used this before, so it'll be fun for me to check it out. Might be something I might like. It is a Wilson, so that's good. We'll take it home, we'll put it over in cold storage, and then we'll come back and we'll see if we can get that big ass grain cart. I'd like to thank you for hanging out with me here in Richlands, Ohio at the Ohio Farm. If you enjoyed it, hit that like button. If you don't subscribe yet, why not? Don't cost nothing. See you next time.